So welcome back once again after the meditation, and we continue with the book we were doing, Breaking the Habit of Being Ourselves. This is the most difficult habit to break. You agree with me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
This is the most difficult habit to break because we have created this habit over years. एक दो साल नहीं, our entire lifetime. Our entire lifetime has gone into these habits of ours. So they repeatedly we have been doing the same thing. Now suppose like we get up in the morning, normally हम अपना day सोचो कैसा होता है. We get up in the morning, we get up from the same side of the bed, we wear the same chappals, we go to the same washroom, our routine is the same, our hand on an autopilot mode goes to the brush, we brush our teeth, we do whatever we have to do, we take a bath, and we get out at the exactly same time, do exactly same things the entire day, and then in the evening again the same routine, we have food at exactly the same time, and we generally eat the same kind of food, and then we sleep at the same kind of time. Do you think there will be any change in your mindset? We are getting the same thoughts, the same feelings day after day after day. तो कोई change आएगा? Someone can speak.
We are in the same rut.
We are in the same rut. See, in the 17th century, there was a mathematician and a philosopher. His name was Descartes. उसने ये मैकेनिकल एक बड़ा बहुत ही मैकेनिक टाइप का मॉडल दिया था. He says that the cosmos is governed by a predetermined law. You cannot alter it. You just have to follow it. It is something like what our grandparents told us कि हमारी family में ये होता है. Okay. So our fate was also predetermined, our religion was predetermined, everything was done for us and we just had to follow it. So this was the 17th century. Okay. So how many of you still find yourself stuck there? That we cannot change anything. ठीक है ना? So he said, माइंड के बारे में उसको कुछ पता नहीं था. He was talking about the physical laws. That has to follow the laws of the universe which are set. Mind, he said, should be left to the religion. क्योंकि he did not touch that topic because he could not get inside the mind. तो उसने वो तो छोड़ दिया religion पे कि that is religion का काम. That's the instrument of God. So वो तो छूट गया is to go into the mind. Then came our dear Newton. ठीक है? So he described that energy and matter are two different things. Energy is a force used to move an object from one place to another. This is middle school science. So it was used to change the state of physical matter. For example, ice में energy अगर हम देते हैं heat की, it turns into water. Water को और further energy देते हैं, turns into steam. So this heat energy is used to boil water and it becomes steam. So उसको भी refute किया and he was talking about cause and effect. कोई भी action होगा, equal and opposite reaction आएगा. That is cause and effect, boomerang effect. Now this was half the story, जिसको हम कर्मा बोलते हैं. Karma definitely है. I also believe whatever you have done will not go unnoticed. It is definitely there. It is going to come back. But उन्होंने energy और matter को बिल्कुल separate कर दिया. Then came a dear Albert Einstein 200 years back. He brought us the famous equation E is equal to mc square. ठीक है? So he said that fundamentally energy and matter are interrelated and they are one and the same. इतना ही समझ लीजिए. They can be interchangeable. E is equal to mc square. When you observe, it becomes matter. When you're not observing, it is energy. ठीक है? So, तो न्यूटन का मॉडल भी था, न्यूक्लियस सेंटर में था, न्यूट्रॉन्स इलेक्ट्रॉन्स उसके आसपास थे, एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स वर मूविंग अराउंड द न्यूक्लियस. इसके बाद आया क्वांटम. दैट्स द लेटेस्ट. See, this is what I was telling you last time also. Science is a living subject. It changes. बहुत पहले अर्थ को फ्लैट माना जाता था. जिसने राउंड बोला उस बेचारे को तो गलीलियो, उसको तो जेल में भी डाल दिया था. So they used to think कि they have lost their mind, जो भी कुछ out of the box बोलते थे. Similarly, जिसने बोला sun is the center of our solar system and earth is revolving around the sun, he was also sentenced to death. But बहुत साल बाद we realized कि अरे they were telling the truth. Okay, this is how it is. So similarly, quantum also comes to refute the Newtonic model of cause and effect, and he talks about causing and effect. That yes, boomerang hai, every action will have a reaction, but we have the power to cause the desired effect. Are you understanding this? The quantum model says that every atom is mostly space, 99.9999% energy and 0.00001% matter. We keep our focus only on the 0.00001 matter. We are much bigger than what we are, and we feel that when we do meditation. So the observer's effect, the quantum experiment आप देख चुके हैं. Observer's effect कि जब वो observe करते थे, waves used to act as particles. The subatomic particles, they can simultaneously exist in infinite possibilities and probabilities in the invisible field of energy. This is a little physics, but थोड़ा सा तो देखो समझना ही पड़ेगा. This is the first chapter. Okay? तो जो क्वांटम मॉडल है, मैं आपको I'll see if I have a picture of it. उसमें वो वाला मॉडल नहीं है जो हमने स्कूल में पढ़ा था कि सेंटर में न्यूक्लियस एंड द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर गोइंग अराउंड इट. द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कैन बी जस्ट एनीवेयर रैंडमली. जैसे बबल्स निकलते हैं ना पानी में से, तो प्लास्टिक गन चलाते हैं, बबल्स सोप से निकलते हैं. यू कैन सी देम जस्ट एनीवेयर. या दे अपीयर एंड दे डिसअपीयर. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड द ऑब्जर्वेशन इफेक्ट, which is similar to the quantum experiment जो मैंने आपको दिखाया था, the double slit experiment. So all the desires, all our needs, aspirations, etc. of our present are infinite possibilities in the quantum field. They are already there. If we are able to focus on any one particular desire of what we want, we can attract it into our lives if we are able to raise the vibration of our emotions. So to make it happen, we should have focused thoughts and feelings. This is the secret behind the secret. पहले हमने secret पढ़ी थी ना, think of something, ask, think and receive, something like that, right? But now we should be focused in our thoughts as well as feelings, because thoughts are the language of your mind and feelings is the language of your heart, of your body. That's your state of being. आप कैसा feel करते हो. So when your body and your mind is aligned, और वो कब होता है? When we go beyond space and time. No thing, no time, no body. That's called the big three. Then we get connected to the quantum field by a specific energy pattern signatures, and thoughts जो हम फिर डालते हैं, जो signature हमारे thoughts का होता है in the electromagnetic field, then we are able to attract the event into our life. Our heart starts behaving like a magnet. कुछ समझ में आया? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
क्या समझ में आया? Come on, somebody tell me.
So basically what you're saying is that whatever we think gets converted into this energy which you're talking about. And we can, from what I read in the book and what you said last time, it's evident that we can actually turn around the way our mind is thinking by, think like, no, I'm not saying it right. We can make our mind think what we want. No, that's also.
Bolo, bolo. Say na, whatever you've understood.
Hi kids, do you know how?
क्या समझ में आया? Anybody else? See, let's be a little interactive because as it is, it's slightly, what you say, थोड़ा सा difficult है समझना.
What I have understood is like if we really feel what we think, if we really feel that, then it can make some difference. This is broadly what I have understood.
Okay. Yeah. Sanjana ma'am.
It's all a play of the mind. And we have to have those focused thoughts when we are aligned, like Hindi में हमने सुना है मनसा वाचा कर्मणा. When you're thinking the same thing, you're speaking the same thing, and you're feeling the same thing. When you're totally aligned, you are harmonious, and things can change.
Good. So basically what Joe Dispenza is telling us now, that we have to even feel what we would feel when the event would have actually happened. Okay. He says, जो events होंगे, हम वो अगर events को पहले ही कर पाएं, if we are able to feel those events, yeah, so then only then we will be able to attract it into our lives. Okay,
Feel that it is already there in your life.
yeah, we have to feel that they are already there in our life.
Yeah.
Good. So anyone has ever experienced anything like that? कभी ऐसा experience किया? See, otherwise we are always thinking in the lack. Now we want to be rich. We all want to be rich, right? But rich तो हम बनना चाहते हैं, but we are always feeling that we are poor. हमारी जो feeling है वो poorness की है, but हम rich बनना चाहते हैं. Are you getting it? You have to start feeling that you're already rich. Then once you become rich, how are you going to feel? How are you going to walk? How are you going to talk? आपको वो सब feeling लानी है अपनी पहले. I'm not able to get my slides. Just give me a second, please.
तो वो फीलिंग लानी है कि ऑलरेडी आपके पास वो है. एंड हाउ वुड यू एक्ट अगर वो आपकी जिंदगी में अभी आ गया है, तो आप क्या एनर्जी आपके अंदर से निकलेगी. तो you be that walk, you do that talk, you feel that emotion it's already there. And what would you feel at that time? How would you be at that time?
Yeah.
So like Sir says, being is more than doing. So you would be a totally different person.
See, I had told you once last time that 3 types की brains उसने बताई हैं. One is the thinking brain, जो है ना, जो जहाँ thoughts आते हैं. Then we do, and then we be, then we become. But now what he is telling us, we are not going to this long process. The thought is there and the being is there. We are taking a shortcut. We are already feeling what we are believing. Got it?
Yes.
जो हम हैं, हम उसको already believe करें. Okay? ठीक है? So
Yes,
I'm just showing you this slide.
Can we take it as it what we want to become, we have to believe first.
believe me,
Feel
you
first.
have to feel first.
Feel
Feel,
it.
feel first. Yes, yes, yes.
For example, I want to be rich, right? So in my
Yeah.
meditation, मुझे वो feeling feel करना है. Your heart has to align with your brain. आपकी ब्रेन ने सोचा, थॉट आया कि मुझे रिच होना है या मुझे कहीं जाना है, राइट? आई वुड गो अब्रॉड फॉर अ ट्रिप और समथिंग. नाउ आप स्ट्रेट अवे फीलिंग पे आ जाओ. यू शुड लर्न टू से थैंक यू फॉर द इवेंट जो अभी हुआ नहीं है. हम ग्रैटिट्यूड किस चीज़ों के लिए बोलते हैं? जो हमारी लाइफ में ऑलरेडी है. व्हेनेवर आई से एक्सप्रेस ग्रैटिट्यूड फॉर समथिंग, आपके दिमाग में वो सब लिस्ट आ जाएगी. ठीक है, आई हैव अ गुड हाउस, आई हैव अ पार्टनर, आई हैव चिल्ड्रेन, आई हैव फेयरली गुड इनफ मनी फॉर माई लिविंग, आई हैव अ जॉब. सो जो है उसके लिए हम ग्रैटिट्यूड बोलते हैं. Have you ever expressed gratitude for something which has not happened yet? अब मैं materialistically इसको इतना नहीं लेना चाह रही हूँ, but just to understand, materialistically हम थोड़ा जल्दी समझ जाते हैं. For example, I want to really be very comfortable. I want to buy a big car. Okay? बहुत ही मैं बच्चों वाला example ले रही हूँ. Now, have you ever said thank you for the big car? पहले हम thank you बोलना सीखे हैं जब चीज़ हो जाती है. वो कहते हैं इफ यू लर्न टू से थैंक यू बिफोर द इवेंट हैज हैपेंड, ओके, बिफोर द इवेंट हैज हैपेंड, अगर आप थैंक यू बोलना सीख जाते हो, द फीलिंग्स इन योर हार्ट जो है उसको अगर आप हार्ड वायर कर पाते हो, उस इवेंट को बार बार आप थैंक यू बोल पाते हो, तो आप न्यू साइनेप्टिक कनेक्शंस बना पाते हो. जो आपके नर्व सेल्स में जो कनेक्शंस हैं, हम जो भी सोचते हैं उसके कनेक्शंस बनते हैं. ठीक है, हमारे बहुत लिमिटेड थॉट्स के बने हुए हैं कि फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई से आई कांट सिंग, तो आई कांट सिंग, क्योंकि बचपन से मुझे किसी ने बोल दिया यू डोंट नो हाउ टू सिंग. बट नाउ फॉर अ मिनट इफ आई जस्ट ड्रॉप दैट नोशन दैट आई कांट सिंग, और मैं डेली प्रैक्टिस करूं, डेली न्यू साइनेप्टिक कनेक्शंस, रिपीट 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 रिपीट, और उसको मैं मेंटेन कर पाऊं एंड वो फीलिंग को फील कर पाऊं, देन देयर विल बी अ डे व्हेन आई विल बी एबल टू अचीव. सो फ्रॉम थिंकिंग टू बीइंग, हमने बीच का था ना, जो हम पहले फोकस करते थे, देन वी यूज्ड टू वर्क ऑन इट एंड देन attract, and then हम पहुंचते थे अपने गोल पे. He says if you can memorize your being पहले, all your behaviors, all your attitudes, all your emotions, you will be able to attract that event from the quantum field, because electromagnetic forces हैं आपके अंदर. जो darkness है, that is also connecting you to that higher intelligence, that electromagnetic field of the universe. तो व्हेन यू आर एबल टू कनेक्ट इट, और आपके अंदर अगर उसको मैच करने का वो कोड है, आपकी फीलिंग उसको मैच कर रही है जो आपको इवेंट चाहिए, यू विल बी एबल टू अट्रैक्ट. योर हार्ट बिकम्स लाइक अ मैग्नेट, इट विल अट्रैक्ट इट. सो लेट्स जस्ट स्किप टू मच ऑफ साइंस एंड इसको मैं आई थिंक छोड़ ही देती हूँ. दिस इज टू मच ऑफ बायोलॉजी. सो दिस इज थिंकिंग आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स. इफ योर थॉट्स, चॉइस, बिहेवियर, एक्सपीरियंसेस एंड इमोशनल स्टेट remains the same year on end, and the same thoughts are always equal to the same feelings. When we are not happy with our income, तो हम वो ही सिग्नेचर भेज रहे हैं बार बार टू द यूनिवर्स कि आई डोंट हैव इनफ. सो व्हेन यू डोंट हैव इनफ, योर हार्ट विल फील द लैक, एंड व्हेन यू फील द लैक, यू विल अट्रैक्ट लैक. आई एम नॉट वेल, मेरी तो प्रॉब्लम ऑटोइम्यून है, ये तो कभी ठीक हो ही नहीं सकती. दैट इज द सिग्नेचर आई एम सेंडिंग टू द यूनिवर्स. सो यूनिवर्स कहेगा सो बी इट. जो आप सोच रहे हो, यूनिवर्स इज जस्ट मैचिंग विद योर फीलिंग. जो आपकी फीलिंग है वो यूनिवर्स आपको देगा. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड इट सिंपली एज दैट. आपकी फीलिंग लैक की है कि मैं तो ठीक हो ही नहीं सकती, तो यूनिवर्स कहेगा हाँ ठीक हो ही नहीं सकते, दैट्स द वे यू आर फीलिंग, सो ओके, सो बी इट. So the same cycle goes on. Now you've understood?
Matches your frequency.
Yeah. So you're
Energy that
matching
you're
that
giving out.
frequency with the universe.
Yeah.
When you learn new things and begin to think in a new way, you're making your brain fire in different sequences, patterns, and combinations. And in meditation, our heart starts feeling the same vibration. तभी तो हम मेडिटेशन में ग्रैटिट्यूड, लव, ये सब क्यों बोलते हैं? दीज आर हायर वाइब्रेशंस. हम सैडनेस, गिल्ट, ये सब तो नहीं फील कराते ना अपने आप, पर हम फीलिंग उसी में रहते हैं. थिंक हम ज्यादा चाहते हैं, आई वॉन्ट टू बिकम ऑल राइट, बट डीप डाउन आई नो आई कैन नॉट बिकम ऑल राइट बिकॉज इट्स एन ऑटोइम्यून डिसऑर्डर. बट दीज आर ऑल साइकोसोमैटिक. Whatever you're thinking, your body is attracting.
We have to remember that the mind, body जो है mind को follow करती है.
Yeah. So this is a new term you should remember, neuroplasticity. That means हम जैसे अभी तक थे, हम अब वैसा नहीं सोचेंगे. We are going to think little differently. Our neurons are like plastic, stretch हो जाते हैं ना. It can change. So if we start thinking out of the box, new thoughts should lead to new choices, new behavior, new experiences and new emotions. And when those new emotions come, you start, तो कैसे आएंगे? अरे I'm तो now almost 60, मैं 60 के हो गया हूँ, मैं 50 का हो गया हूँ, मैं 40 का हो गया हूँ. अब कहाँ changes आएंगे मेरी brain में? Neurons तो after 25, 35 बंद हो जाते हैं. This is what we've studied in biology, that nerve cells don't, they cannot replicate after a particular age. Okay, but now there's a shift in our thought process. We have learned there is something called neuroplasticity, provided we want to do it that way. We have to take the charge, we have to take the control. तो हम अपनी अब उल्टा जाएंगे. हम पहले सोचेंगे, फिर करेंगे, फिर फील नहीं करेंगे. वी आर गोइंग द अदर वे राउंड, ऑपोजिट. वी आर गोइंग टू कैच इट. हम फील पहले करेंगे, ठीक है? देन वी आर वर्किंग ऑन इट एंड देन इट विल हैपन. द थॉट विल कम, द थॉट विल हैपन. मतलब इट विल क्रिएट हो जाएगा जो आप सोच रहे हैं. मीन्स जो आप फील कर रहे हैं. So that is thinking out of the box. Got it? Okay. So thoughts, action, feeling, skill, है ना? But अब हम इसको automatic mode पे लाएंगे. Over and over again. इसको हम बार बार repeat करेंगे. So it will give us unconsciously. For example, कितनी चीजें हैं. For example, मैं आपको बोलूँ कार चलानी है. Now, how many of you drive? Come on, somebody. You all drive? Most of you drive. Now, when we drive, जब हम बैठते हैं, जब हम सीखने लगते हैं, कितना difficult process लगता है ना, one step on the other. कि sit in the car, पहले neutral करो, फिर ignition on करो, then our feet on the, on the, what you say, the clutch. फिर हम first gear लगाते हैं, then we leave the clutch, we start pressing the. So, now you have been doing it over and over and over and over and over again. कितनी बार कर चुके हम. अब जब हम कार में बैठते हैं, do we, ये सारा सीक्वेंस हम सर में क्या लाते हैं पहले? Tell me. Do we bring the sequence in our head? कि अब हमें पहले की लगानी है, फिर ये करो. Does it go on an auto mode? बोलिए यार, someone speak please.
Yes ma'am, it obviously goes into the auto mode because
we don't have to follow a manual to start a car now. और कोई एक्टिविटी, किचन में कुकिंग करते हैं, चाय बनानी है. You see in the YouTube, if you see the procedure, they will tell you, take a pan, put 1 cup of water, put this, put the tea leaves, then put sugar, then put milk. Now हम चाय बनाते हैं, we don't even see what we are doing. Our hands are moving in an auto mode. So any skill which you will repeat and repeat and repeat will slowly become, unconsciously will become skill. So this is what we want. हमारा दिमाग बहुत चीज़ों के लिए skilled हो चुका है, we are going to unlearn a few things and come to our new skills, जिसको हम फिर unconsciously skill हो जाते हैं. Got it? Okay? So if we make ourselves feel that every day, eventually you will attract that event. Okay? So your new concepts, your new ideas, your new thought process, your memory, your skill, your behavior, your action will make new neural connections. Right? And when you make the new neural connections, you will be able to, तो वो सब जब बन जाते हैं तो आपकी repeated करने से तो आपका न्यू लेवल ऑफ माइंड बन जाएगा. You will become a new you. You have broken the habit of being yourself.
Basically, what you're saying is we can literally will ourselves into becoming what we want to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You can change your mind patterns
As simple as
accordingly.
that. Nerve cells that no longer fire together, no longer wire together. तो हमारी पुरानी आदतों को हम ऐसे छोड़ सकते हैं by not repeatedly doing that. So anything which we don't use, जो लोग new thought process सोचेंगे नहीं, एक ऑटो मोड में चलते रहेंगे अपनी रूटीन में, you don't use it, you lose it. तो आपके हार्ड वायर हो जाएगा. दैट इज द टाइम व्हेन यू वी से कि अब थोड़ी ना हम सीखेंगे, बिकॉज आप अपना पावर यूज ही नहीं कर रहे, तो आप नहीं सीखोगे. टुडे इफ आई से मेरे को तो जितना आता है खाना बनाना उतना ही आता है, आई डोंट नो एनीथिंग एल्स, बट इफ आई ओपन द यूट्यूब एंड इफ आई गो टू रेसिपीज, आई कैन ट्राई अमेजिंग रेसिपीज एवरी डे, बट प्रोवाइडेड आई let my mind learn new things. So learning new things, again, it is a childlike feature. So eventually meditation makes us become like a child, ready to learn new things. छोटा बच्चा बिना बात पे खुश रह सकता है. We have so many conditions to be happy. So actually the aim of meditation is simple, just trying to be happy. So now we are trying, we've lost that happiness, हम उसको जबरदस्ती वापस ला रहे हैं, which is so simple. Just surrender to the divine, surrender to the higher intelligence and trust the process. सबसे बड़ी बात, trust the process. Okay? So I'll just show you one more presentation which I had made. एक second, जो मैंने बनाई थी, मुझे आपको वो दिखा दूँ एक बार. Here, see, we'll finish off in another 5 minutes. This is the first chapter which we are doing. ये हमने last time करा था, remember? थोड़ा सा पढ़ा था. तो आज I was telling you in the meditation that there is an electromagnetic field out there, okay? And हमारे सबके अंदर वो same field है, उसका part. So it is energy which is invisible, but we are connected to the universe, right? And we are also connected to each other. So when people who do intense meditation, slowly they can feel that connection with each other. For example, यहाँ बैठ के I will think about somebody and suddenly उसका phone आ जाएगा या उसका कोई message आ जाएगा and we say, अरे I was just thinking about you. So that is the quantum entanglement. हमारे thought processes एक दूसरे के साथ overlap करते हैं. So that is why we have instant connections across. Sometimes you meet strangers and suddenly there is a connect. Don't you feel that? Okay. तो ये मैंने आपको बता ही दिया है. This I've already done with you. इसको मैं छोड़. Rigid वो होते हैं जो change नहीं करते बिल्कुल अपना, है ना? I've told you what is neuroplasticity. Okay, we've done this one. One more thing I want to show you before we go, and that is this will complete the first chapter entirely. Just a little more understanding. Okay. See, जो भी हम चीज़ करते हैं, ठीक है ना, पहले हम उसके बारे में दिमाग में ही सोचते हैं. The thought comes into our head, है ना. So now we are going to try to, कुछ भी जो चीज़ बनी है, न्यू सेल फोन बना है, न्यू मोबाइल फ़ोन बना है, न्यू लैपटॉप बने, द थॉट हैज़ कम इनटू द हेड फर्स्ट, तभी हमारी न्यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग बनती है. बट ये मैं आपको बता चुकी हूँ न्यूटोनियन और डेस्कार्टिस का, कि उन्होंने ये, उसने पहले बोला सब कुछ सॉलिड है, सब प्री डिटर्मिन्ड है, एंड आइंस्टाइन ने बोला था E इज इक्वल टू mc². आई ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन. हाँ, दिस वाज द मॉडल आई वांटेड टू शो यू. ये हमारा क्लासिक मॉडल है जो हमने स्कूल में पढ़ा था. रिमेंबर, सेंटर में न्यूक्लियस एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. या नाउ द क्वांटम एटम इज समथिंग लाइक दिस. The probability of location of electrons is random. It's only on your observation. Where your observation will go, you will see the atom, and the atom can actually be present in more than one place at a given point of time too. So the real quantum atom is 99.99% emptiness. And we are made up of atoms. Simple. Atom से molecule, molecule से cell, cell से organs, organs से tissue, tissue से organ systems, then the body. So deep down हमारा unit भी तो atom ही है. We are also 99.99% emptiness. So therefore there are infinite number of possibilities. This is called the collapse of the wave or observer effect. Means वो जो wave है, it becomes a particle when we observe it. मैंने ये आपको, I've showed you this experiment 2-3 times. So similarly, our quantum field, let's come into simple language, contains a reality in which you are healthy, wealthy and happy. उसके अंदर सब कुछ है, but हम सोचते lack रहते हैं यहाँ पे. We are always thinking lack. These are examples हैं, कुछ experiments उसने करे थे. I'm leaving that. So I said the big three go beyond space and time. No thing, no time, no body. And we enter our subconscious mind, and that is where all the possibilities occur. Okay? So when we do meditation, we enter that subconscious mind, which is beyond time, space and body. So change your inner world to change your outer world. If I did not have so many other commitments, I could lose excess weight and then I'd be happy. Normally हम ऐसे सोचते रहते हैं. ठीक है? Okay. So now overcoming the environment is the second chapter, which I will, I think, do next time. So overcoming your environment, हम बाहर change चाहते हैं. We need reasons to be happy. Most of the time we want a change outside to bring the change inside. अब हम उल्टा कर रहे हैं इसका. We are bringing the change inside. We are feeling happy first. Then our outside will change. Isn't that interesting? आज तक हमें बाहर कोई रीज़न चाहिए. I should be healthy, तभी तो मुझे अच्छा लगेगा. I should be wealthy, तभी मेरे को I'll feel good, I'll feel secure. I should have so much of bank balance, तभी मैं secure हो जाऊंगी. I should have so and so in my life. Only then I'll feel loved. So we have always been first waiting for a change outside in the environment to bring that change in our inner environment. Now we are reversing. We are bringing the change in our inside, and then we will attract the event outside. Simple as that. This is the entire book. अगर आप ये बिना आर्ग्यूमेंट के समझ के सरेंडर करके बिलीव कर लेते हैं, हमें बुक पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है वैसे. If you trust the process of the universe, we don't really have to know that how it's happening. It's absolutely scientific. He has conducted so many experiments to prove this. कि हमारा इंटरनल एनवायरनमेंट जब चेंज होता है, हमारी एक्सटर्नल कंडीशन अकॉर्डिंगली चेंज हो जाती है. Any comments? Any contradictions? ऐसे कैसे?
Thinking that if something like this happens, literally everybody can be what they want to be, and without blaming anybody, it's you who are
It's as
deciding.
simple as that. When you are gods in flesh and bones, when you are baby gods, God has given you the same power. We don't want to accept that power. We are scared.
Why easier to blame somebody, that's what I think it is.
It is rewiring and unlearning and learning. Hardwired है हमारे सर में, hardwired. Again and again and again, same signal, same synaptic connection, same wires, same thought process. ये कैंसर ठीक नहीं हो सकता, रूमेटॉइड आर्थराइटिस ठीक नहीं हो सकता, बीपी मेरे पेरेंट्स को था, मुझे भी होगा, हेरिडिटी है. Yes, Savitri is there. She is also a biology teacher at school.
Yes, ma'am, I agree, ma'am. Whatever you said is absolutely correct.
हाँ, but आप बच्चों को पढ़ाते तो उल्टा है ना.
Yes, ma'am, हम पढ़ाते उल्टा, लेकिन अब समझ में आ गया है. We have to feel first and then believe and then we would be.
मैंने भी यही पढ़ाया है कि हेरिडिटरी डिजीजेस होती हैं. आई स्टिल रिमेंबर एनसीईआरटी बुक में लास्ट लाइन थी अनक्योरेबल डिजीजेस में रूमेटॉइड आर्थराइटिस.
Yes, ma'am. Autoimmune disorder.
Yeah, autoimmune, psychosomatic. There is no cure. I remember that line. It went deep into my heart that time because I was suffering from rheumatoid arthritis. 2004. But
Yes,
thanks
ma'am.
to
But
all these
you have really overcome, ma'am. That is so.
overcome. I knew I could do that. So like I read all these amazing authors. Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton. Bruce Lipton talks about epigenetics. हम जेनेटिक्स की बातें करते रहते हैं कि ये जेनेटिक्स की वजह से ये है एंड दिस इज गो. हम पहले से ही बैठे हैं, हमारी जीन्स में ये प्रॉब्लम हमारे बच्चों को तो होनी ही होनी है बिकॉज इट रन्स इन आवर जीन्स, वी से दैट. बट रीड ब्रूस लिप्टन, Biology of Beliefs. That's his book. I have it here. We can do it later sometime. He says epigenetics, above genetics. There are lots of things which are above genetics. जिसको हमने genetics का नाम देके हम उसको give up कर चुके हैं कि this is genetics. So you can even change your genes. This is what Joe Dispenza says. This is what Bruce Lipton says. Lots of they are all neurosurgeons, neuroscientists. They have proofs, they have testimonies. But नहीं, हम डरते हैं to stepping out of our comfortable zone of thinking. We are comfortable in that. Sometimes मुझे लगता है some people are even happy with their pain. They start enjoying that attention they get.
No, that's not right.
Yeah?
No, we are not happy our pain. We are trying.
We are not happy. नहीं, I'm just trying to say, एक चीज ना हम एक्सेप्ट करके बैठ गए हैं कि someone has been diagnosed with say something like cancer. Similarly, हमारे दिमाग में फर्स्ट थॉट आएगा इसका क्योर नहीं है, कीमोथेरेपी करनी है, ये करना है, get it operated. Because that is what has been hardwired into us. हम भूल ही जाते हैं कि हम डिवाइन का पार्ट हैं, हम हायर इंटेलिजेंस का पार्ट हैं. हमारे अंदर भी तो कुछ पावर्स होंगे, गॉड ने कुछ तो डाला होगा. और व्हाट डिड ही टेल अस कि जस्ट सिट इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी एंड गो ऑन बेगिंग? आई डोंट थिंक सो. और अगर ऐसा होता तो इतने सारे लोग जिन्होंने अपनी डेस्टिनी, अपना फ्यूचर अपने हाथ में लिया, व्हाई द डिवाइन हैज made them realize their potential, why the divine has given them so much of confidence that they can do it? Because they did it. Yes, I agree, it is very difficult to accept it. Honestly, if I had also just read the book, maybe बोलती it is just knowledge, ज्ञान है, पढ़ा है, बता रही हूँ. But because I've experienced it, it has turned into wisdom now. knowledge, when you experience it, it turns into wisdom. Okay, so I think we can stop here unless somebody has anything to add.
Ma'am, again repeat the book name, Biology of
Beliefs. I can
Belief.
show it to you. It's lying somewhere here. Unleashing the Power of Consciousness. Biology of Belief. Bruce Lipton.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. It's also a bestseller. So The Secret of How Thoughts Control Life. This is this book written by Bruce Lipton, who is a PhD in neuroscience. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for.
Share the book cover on our group, in our group, ma'am.
I will, but let's go one by one. पहले हम ये breaking the habit अब पहले अपनी आदत तो पहले हम ठीक कर लेना. बाकी I will definitely share. I will share the cover. You can get it.
Share the cover only so that
I
we
have
can.
shared a talk of Bruce Lipton also. He was invited on Spiritual Doctors for Holistic Health.
Okay.
Dr. Ranjan ka platform है Sundays. He was invited last month, and there's a beautiful. I'll put that talk first. Actually, you understand. You listen to the author directly.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.